Wait, we got some dough and some sauce.
So you did this at school?
Yeah.
Like real pizza?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
With some Natalia seasoning.
Oh, shucky duck now.
Quack, 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 quack,
The bird said quack, 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 quack. Bye. Mm. Oh. Oh. Mm. This message is so potent. Like, meaning it's so loud. Mm. So look, y'all. Oh man. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. So look. Whoo, goodness gracious. Yeah, we about to bring this to the light, baby. That nap was everything. That nap was everything. It was everything. Today wasn't really a long day, but it felt like a long day. But amongst everything, I got done what I needed to get done, and I got a particular ball rolling that I needed to get rolling for one of my kids. So I'm very excited, very, very, very excited about that. Um, and there's nothing that no one, no witch, no warlock, no psychic, no tarot, or any wicked, evil intention carrying goofy can do about it. But the reason why I'm on here is because somebody being called a goofy. They always gossiping. My next door neighbors are always gossiping. I could either be coming or going or just chilling in my house, and I hear them ever so slightly through the walls, just loud gossiping and arguing. Somebody don't like somebody and they making it known. People are so phony. But the way that she just said what she said to a particular individual, she said it in a joking manner. But she was dead, dead SSA serious. Like she was so serious. But anywho, so I was checking my messages on here and I ran across a message, a video entitled, it was something, something goofy, something, something, something. And immediately father brought me to the fact that my baby, she's 4 years old. My baby is 4 years old. And literally for the last, like, if I'm remembering correctly, like the last 2 to 3 days, she been calling somebody a goofy. Like she been saying that word clear as day. Just zip it goofy. Zip it goofy. Like she was talking to her brother the other day. And they was just goofing around. They're 4 and 6 years old. And a lot of people think that they're twins because they look so much alike. Like that's how strong their father genes is. But anywho, they was in my room and they was just gibbering amongst each other, talking and whatnot. And clear as day, she said goofy. Somebody is being called a goofy. I don't know who it is just yet. I think I know, but I'm not quite sure because the download on that particular portion of the information is still being downloaded, if you would. Somebody being called a goofy, a whole goofy, right on the nose, Right on the nose, baby. Right on the nose. Somebody being called a goofy. I don't know who this goofy is. You know what I'm saying? But somebody being called a goofy. And it's not towards a female. I promise you it's not. It's not. It's a male being called a goofy. It's a man being called a goofy. Sure is. It's a man being called a goofy. Don't get me wrong, you got some goofy women out here too. But this man definitely has goofy tendencies. And I'm not talking in like a funny, you know what I'm saying, mannership. It's like this person is a goofy. They're lame. They're a whole lame. Like if you look the word lame up, their face will be next to the word lame goofy. It will be next to either lame or goofy. But it's giving more of the lame side. This man is being dragged by people. He's also getting some unhealthy advice, some very bad advice that's going to, you know what I'm saying, take him in the direction that he's not supposed to be going. And hopefully it won't be too late when he figures it out. But Spirit is calling this man a goofy. Somebody in the spirit is calling this man a goofy. Yeah, they messy. They always up to something, gossiping and conniving and sneaking and like plotting and scheming. Every time I hear them talking, they be plotting and scheming and gossiping about something. Don't Bitmo know what they talking about than the man on the moon, Spirit said. Don't Bitmo know what they talking about than the man on the moon. Somebody think you don't know what you're talking about, but the individuals that I'm speaking on, Spirit said they don't know what they talking about more than the man on the moon. Illegitimate education. Illegitimate fraud. I really didn't want to get on here, but when I saw that word goofy, instantly Spirit was like, yep, 2 and 2 is making that 2 and 2 made 4. Because my baby had been saying that word for the last 2 to 3 days. She said it today, not too long ago, to be honest with you. I don't know who she calling a goofy. Like when she woke up from her nap yesterday, we took a nap today. That's why I said that nap was everything. Because we literally just waking up from a nap. You know what I'm saying? And somebody locked out of their phone. It's some hacking going on too. It's definitely some hacking going on. Of course, that's, 365, but the fact that it's like really it's real strong. Green eggs and ham. I would not like the cat in the hat story. Green eggs and ham is very significant. Y'all understand the like the moral of that story. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cat in the Hat was saying so many different ways how he would not do something. I would not sleep in a boat with green eggs and ham or something, something, something. I haven't read that story in decades. But Spirit also wanted me to speak on the fact that tarot card readers keep saying that gender does not apply when they give the messages, and Spirit said that's a dog-faced lie. Because the way that the messages be dropping in my spirit, I definitely get significant indication on whether the message is for a male or a female or a collective of people or a few people. I always see the male or the female, or I'll get the energy of the male or the female, or the energy of multiple people. This definitely not gonna make sense to certain people, but when it's a group of people, my energy feels like jumping beans. Like the energy just be all over the place when it's more than one person, like a collective message. Um, but yeah, that's crazy. That's quite sad. That's real. Actually, it's very sad that this man is being called a goofy. I don't know what he did or what he's doing, but he's strongly being called a goofy. Definitely being called a goofy. Mind you, I'm fresh out of a nap, y'all. I just woke up from my nap a little bit before 4 o'clock when my oldest girl got home from school. You know what I'm saying? And what woke me up was a notification on my phone. You know what I'm saying? I had my phone turned up and I had my alarm on, so you know what I'm saying, I could wake up at a particular time so I wouldn't have my baby waiting at the door. You know what I'm saying? A whole goofy. I ain't talking to you, mister. My cat got offended. It's definitely a man because my cat got offended. Even my cat just let he said, it's a man being called a goofy. Lord have mercy. That's crazy. That's crazy. I pray that that is not what it is. Because if it is, I already done relayed the message for that individual to lose my number, babe. Please lose my number. It's not that serious. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Just as well as men don't chase, women don't chase either. We don't have to chase just like y'all don't have to chase. I understand somebody got to be the bigger person, but you know, this ain't that. This ain't that at all. This ain't that. Mm-mm. And you can definitely let it be known that this ain't that. Because it's like, what the fuck they gonna do? Nothing but be in their feelings and try to do witchcraft. My cat say, yeah. Why you talking so much mess today, mister? What is going on? What is going on? Oh my goodness. Go ahead. Go ahead. You can get gone. Ain't nobody sweating you to stay, baby. Ain't nobody sweating you to stay. He be so offended when he act like he want to get out the room. Like when I got my door closed, he be so offended when I open the door to let him out. Like, nigga, you just indicated that you wanted to get out, so get the fuck out. Somebody playing both sides. Somebody playing both sides. Somebody is playing both sides. Somebody real two-faced. Extremely two-faced. Somebody is very two-faced. No, I cannot relate. I cannot. I cannot relate to a lot of things, and I'm very glad that I cannot relate to a lot of things. I don't care who don't like it, but I'm very glad that I cannot relate to a lot of things. I can't relate. I cannot relate. I just can't relate. People get mad when you can't relate. They swear up and down you lying and you faking and you funking and all this other crap. I can't relate, baby. I can't relate. If I can't relate, I just can't fucking relate. What do you want me to do about it? Like, I can't relate. I can't relate to being nasty to people unnecessarily. I can't relate to playing in people energy. I cannot relate to lying on folks just to make my character look better. I can't relate. I cannot relate. I cannot relate trying to make somebody lose their job just because I don't like them as a person. It's not because they're not doing their job properly. It's because you don't like them because they know how to do their job and you possibly would never be able to do their job. So you don't like them and you hate them. They level of character could never stand up to your level of character. Even though folks think that it could, you know what I'm saying? Everybody has that I'm hearing macho energy type attitude. I can't relate, baby. I can't relate. I don't want to relate. I would never try to relate. Like you said in Cat in the Hat and Green Eggs and Ham. I cannot relate. I would not relate with green eggs and ham. That's crazy. Mm. Somebody staring at somebody with like um that look in their eye, like when they really want to hurt somebody, like possibly kill them. It's a different level of vindictiveness. Scrutiny. I'm hearing the word scrutiny. Somebody is being scrutinized. Facts on the look, because my eye itching. Somebody is looking at somebody like like they can't stand that person. I could care less. So I'm still not gonna lose no sleep. I'm still not gonna lose no sleep. On soul, I'm not gonna lose no sleep. Oh, baby, that's ridiculous. That is a different level of demonicacy. That level of hate, that's a different level of demonic. That you have to play with people energy. You have to play in their energy. You have to steal their energy. You have to steal their attention. And it's crazy because this person is already given this individual attention. Yeah, it's a baby daddy. That's crazy. Like, not you being called a goofy. Somebody I know personally just dropped in my energy. And like I'm sitting here being shown how they would react to that type of situation, like the type of jokes that we would be cracking to each other about this person. Oh, a whole goofy, a whole lame. Like, that's crazy. My baby, she said it today at her doctor's appointment as well. I don't know if she called her brother a goofy, but that word has been rolling off my baby tongue lately. Somebody is being labeled as a goofy. And when I saw that word goofy in that title of that video, I knew, I knew, I knew, I knew that was confirmation. Oh my goodness. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. I feel bad for a goofy. I do. I feel bad for a lame. I feel bad for a hater. I feel bad for a manipulator. I feel bad for a thief. I feel bad for um a killer. You know what I'm saying? Abducted, like anybody doing next, I feel bad for you. I feel very bad for you. I feel very bad. mm. I can't laugh how I want to laugh because you're not supposed to like provoke the enemy, but you know what I'm saying? It's so funny. It is so funny. It's so funny. It's so funny. Mm, mm, mm. On facts, that goofy better stay the fuck away from me. I know that much. Cause I know my rights, baby. Mm-mm. Stay your little goofy tail right on over there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This person want attention. Somebody not getting enough attention. Po little tink tink. As much attention I get from the Father, like as much conversation I get to have with the Father and the Holy Spirit, child, please. Mm. mm. But that is the message. Somebody is being called a goofy. Somebody being called a whole goofy. A whole goofy. This person don't know how to communicate right or nothing. They think that you wouldn't be open to the communication, but you are more than open to communication. It's not what you communicate, it's how you communicate. Nail on the head. Right on the nose, baby. Somebody being nosy as well. Real nosy. They don't even know why they being nosy. They being nosy because somebody else spoke on a person and they want to see if it's true. They think they are a good judge of character and be wronger than a fag with a bag of dicks. Ooh, somebody like Spirit is on some straight like it's giving pettiness. Somebody being petty and they being like the individual is like goofy, goofy. Mm. Somebody big mad because something is not going their way and they being petty. The only thing they know how to do is be petty. They don't know how to be fair. They don't know how to be understanding. You know what I'm saying? Like they're a whole coward out here. They are a whole coward out here. A lot of individuals see you can't get through to a person that doesn't have um mental consciousness or soul, if you would. Is there a heart? Is there a heart in the house tonight? Like this person did it to themselves. Like Eddie Kane in that movie, he put himself on drugs. He ruined his life. He took things overboard. And then when he wasn't allowed back in the group, he got mad, got petty. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, a whole goofy. And oh, roo. Somebody considers themselves as a dog. That's sad. That's not cute. The right woman is not gonna gravitate to you. I'm hearing you got some transgenders out here that think they a dog. They think they real play out here. And a whole goofy. You a whole goofy. You a whole lame. You look a mess. Somebody is like projecting that towards me is what I'm picking up on. But of course I know what's up. Mm. Mm. Why be ashamed of being a nerd? I can understand being ashamed of being a lame or a goofy, but being ashamed of being a nerd? That means you're emotionally intelligent, you're you're book intelligent, you're street intelligent. I'm hearing scientifically intelligent. Like, why would you be ashamed of being a dang, I was about to say a goofy. Nah, you need to be ashamed to be a goofy. You need to very much so be ashamed to be a goofy. Why would you be ashamed to be a nerd? A goofy and a nerd is not the same thing, baby. To be called a goofy is an insult. To be called a nerd, that's a compliment, technically. To be called a bookworm, that's a compliment, technically. They think that's a compliment. They think that's a compliment. That's not a compliment to be called a goofy or lame or a dog. That's not. But y'all see your girl did her nails. I didn't finish them, but I did my nails. Yeah. I don't know if I want them to match my toes or what. Mm. But I'm not liking how I did my left hand because I was running out of product. So, yeah. Initially, I just want to cover up both hands because the color is not matching. But they came out so fetch. Mm-hmm. That man like, stop playing with me. Pertaining to something totally different though, not the goofy subject, like a whole nother person. That man like, stop playing with me. Like, you gonna stop playing with me. Like, you wanted me, this is what you getting. Yo. Mm, mm, mm. I can't. Hold on. It's not funny. I ain't trying to laugh at nobody's face, but I am laughing in somebody's face. Because sometimes that's all you can do is laugh at the enemy face. And if he feel provoked, he feel provoked. You don't even have to be provoking the enemy for the enemy to feel provoked. The enemy is always prepared to be offended because the enemy know it's in the wrong. It don't take a rocket scientist to know when you're in the wrong. The only ones that really don't understand when they were in the wrong is a mentally retarded child or adult, if you would. So if you're not actually diagnosed as mentally retarded, you know when you're doing wrong. You know when you're being a goofy. You know when you're being a lame. Like, for real. Oh, I love it here. I love it here. I love it here so much. I love it here. Mm. Mm. Somebody listening to R. Kelly, the old school R. Kelly, one of the 12 plays. I want to say 12 play. You won't cover me. Somebody crying. That little kid crying. And that sounds like an offended cry. Like they can't get their way, so they crying. Oh, I hope that's not the case with that one. I pray that that's not the case. I pray that that's not the case because I definitely understand what's going on. That's so sad. All in attempts to have certain things affect me and get me in my feelings. Again, you try to break my heart? Oh, that breaks my heart. Nail on the head, baby. It's not funny, Jesus. I swear. Look. I just woke up. The shenanigans, boy, the shenanigans. But that's the message. Thank you for tuning in. I do not care, not one bit. Like, I don't. I don't. When I say I pulled myself from a place of utter self disgust, like, you really think I care about anybody's opinion? For real? Not losing no sleep, not losing no meals, not nothing. Mm. I'm here, swing ho. Swing ho. You first. So I gonna press them charges. And just ruin and rock your world. I'm seeing that reel. What's that dang on reel? I'll rock your world. Well, rock it then. We'll rock it. It's not. Oh, goodness gracious. Sometimes it really do feel good to know what you know. And sometimes it don't feel good to know what you know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be praying that I be on the side that it feels good that I know what I know about certain things and people, et cetera, et cetera. Because be on the other side, it's not a good feeling. But like the other side is, you know what I'm saying, you feeling bad for the people or the person, you know what I'm saying, that's in the situation. You see what I'm saying? Not feeling bad because you're wrong, but feeling bad for the person or the situation, you know what I'm saying, the extremity of the severity of the situation, you know what I'm saying, the extensiveness of it, you know what I'm saying? But mm, mm, I ain't the one to gossip. You ain't heard that from me. Oh my goodness, with the rollers in the hair and everything. Like somebody got their wig pinned up. Yeah, rollers in their wig. They definitely got on the wig. Because they not confident enough to really like, you know what I'm saying, step on that other side. They felt they done got so comfortable with creating this character, if you would, this image, if you would. And they don't even feel comfortable wearing their natural hair, if you would. That's deep. That's deep. Now that's the epitome of like I feel bad for you. For real. And there's a difference between like preying on someone's downfall or their insecurities or their flaws or whatever the case may be. Yeah, you do have to be a ooh, confirmation. You definitely have to be a very mentally sick person to like be okay with people going through stuff. But the way that I'm laughing, I promise you to God, it's not nowhere near on that level. Like it's you trying to get up under my skin is not bothering me. So I get to laugh. Enemy won't under my skin so bad, like so bad, so bad. She was so nasty and so rude to me. Oh my goodness. Some people really don't know the difference between authentically nice and nice nasty. They don't know the difference. It's a thin line, baby. You got to be on point with it all. You got to be on point with it all. You got to be on point with it all. And if you're not, you either you hitting or you missing. And if you missing, you're going to stay confused. You're going to stay in your head. You're going to stay in a loophole, I'm hearing, like in a blank spot, if you would. Yeah, most definitely. If you run up, you just might get hit. You just might get hit. Just might. I heard clear as day. If you run up, you just might get hit. Like somebody's describing it about somebody. Like, I don't know if you really want to fight that person or you want to do this or do that because if you run up, you just might get bopped. A surety is definitely the name of the game. Definitely the name of the game. Right on the nose. Mm-hmm. But anywho, that is the message. That's the message. I'm gonna get out y'all here and going on about my long hair like I was. I was just being obedient per usual. And thank you for tuning in. I'm out.